Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my sister's nails. So I haven't recorded the full process of doing acrylic nails in a while, so I decided to do it on this video. And I'm using the stuff I got from my last haul, which if you haven't seen it, go check it out. So all I'm doing right now is taking the shine off of her natural nails using my AZ Go-Go drill, which I also have a review for that will also be linked in the cards. And I'm using my 180 grit sanding bands, and that haul that I got them in will be linked in the cards and they will be linked in the description box. So after that, I'm just using my 70% isopropyl alcohol and the manicure brush that I got from my last haul video. And here we are going with the creation tips, which I really enjoy these tips. They're already pretty much a coffin shape. They're pretty much already that coffin shape. They're pretty much like an easy coffin. All you need to do is cut them down if you want to, and then lightly file them, and they make this beautiful coffin shape. But they're not like the super long ones like I have, like the clear long tips that I use on myself. And I also used on her before this for her previous set. And these ones, I like them. Like, they were easy to make a coffin shape, a tapered square shape. Yeah, I really like these tips. So here's the tip box, if you guys were wondering what that looked like. I'm using the Young Nails brush on glue, and as always, the kit that I got it in is linked in the description, and that video will also be linked in the cards. So I made sure those tips fit sidewall to sidewall before I glued them down. I just put glue in the well, and then this one I tried to put it like on the middle of her finger so it could spread out with the tip, but that didn't work too well. That usually works with my KDS glue, but I don't know, it didn't work with this one. So now the tips are all glued on. I'm using my new tip cutters, and y'all, it's a learning curve. Oh my goodness. I struggled so hard with these tip cutters at the very beginning, and this is my sister's hand. So me and her were kind of like messing around, and we were joking about tip cutters and how bad I was with them. But so all we're doing is, well, I'm cutting it to her desired. You see how that one was a little crooked, a little slanted? Yeah, that's because the angle was weird. So all I did was I asked her where she wanted them cut for each length, and then she said she just wanted them even. She just wanted them all the same length. So I just asked her which one she wanted for like the ring finger and the pinky, and then I measured them for the rest pretty much. And I asked her what she wanted for the thumb, and I'm using this 80/80 grit file that was also in the haul video. I really like this file. It was really sturdy. Well, at the beginning it was sturdy, but after you started using it, it got a little bendy. But I did like the grit, like the texture of that file, and that file is a zebra file. Since these tips are already a coffin shape, all we're doing is going in and like retouching that shape up a bit, making sure the free edge is straight and even. And then after this, we'll go in with our primer. You see, I had to go in there with some more glue because her corner was slipping up. So now we're going in with our e-file again and our 180 sanding band to blend in the tip with the natural nail to make it flush to the nail. So when you're applying your acrylic, you don't get that little hump, and it's just flat completely, and it's a nice even surface for you to work on. So after this, we'll be going in with our primer, but that's after we dust off the nails and dehydrate, and I dehydrate with the 70% isopropyl alcohol and a manicure brush. So here's what the tips look like after they've been filed. So here I am with the manicure brush with the isopropyl alcohol on it. So here's the JC Beauty Concepts Cover Blush, the Cover Pink, and the Core XX White, and my Young Nails Protein Bond. There I am priming the pinky. And then I go in with a layer of the Core Pink, because the pink is really translucent, as you can see, and it's just to protect her natural nail bed. And then after the layer of pink is all on, we're gonna go in with the ombre nails, and then I did the middle finger all cover blush so I can do the V cut nail, but with gel polish. Also using the Pana brush as well, as you saw from earlier. And I'm gonna explain what's going on with the ombre when I get to it, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I post or upload. And follow me on my Instagram at Anisa's Nails for my nail page, and for my personal is Anisa_GGG. And of course, the links to my Instagrams will be in the description. So to do our ombre, you want to start off with the white. This is if you're going to do like a basic pink and white. You want to start off with your white. And then after you make sure your white is opaque, but that you want that line, like you can kind of see it to where you first put your bead down. You want that to not be super opaque and stark. You don't want that to be like a blunt, sharp cutoff. You want that to kind of be blended. And then so when you go in with your pink, you can just pull down gently, and that will create your blend. You never want to pull down too hard, or you'll pull your pink all the way down to your white, which you don't want. You want an even blend, but you kind of want to see that white and that pink distinctly, and in the middle that lovely blend, so you get that ombre. So at the end, I am going to encapsulate all my ombre nails with the cover pink, because the cover pink is so translucent, like you can't really even tell that it's pink for the most part. So that's why I went ahead and encapsulated with it, because I didn't really see an issue. But you can just go in with your regular clear. And here's another example. So I do the thumb ombre, the ring finger, and the index finger, but the middle finger is all covered blush. So we can do a V-tip nail with gel polish. See, when I was trying to wipe off the side, I accidentally dug my finger in, but it was okay. It was easily fixable with like a little teeny tiny bead, and I need to go in again anyway, so it was fine. So if you guys were wondering why I have the tip box under her hand, it's because I use it as like a little hand rest. So really an arm rest, because you want to use gravity as your friend to help you with your beads. So here I am going with the all cover blush nail. So as you can see, I have her finger angled down so the bead can flow downwards. So gravity is working with you and not against you. You want to make sure you hold the finger down a little bit so you can let your bead flow, but you also want to be able to see where you're patting it and placing it. So I'm still working on getting like fully opaque nails. What I mean by that is getting like a solid nail, one full color, because doing that on clear nails is easy because it's just clear. You're not worrying about anything being light or dark because it's just clear. But when you're working with or you want a nail to be one full solid color, that is a whole different story, because my beads are a little too, I don't want to say dry, but I don't have enough monomer in my brush when I'm like patting out the bead and dragging it, so it's dragging a lot of product on the nails. But after I get the brush wet, the nail gets more opaque and it gets that nice rich cover blush color. So again, after the cover blush nails, we have this ombre left and then the thumb ombre. So I'll let you guys watch until it's time for the next step. So here they are all after application. So remember to encapsulate your ombres, because when you file, you don't want to file them away and ruin all your work. So I did encapsulate mine, and I did record it, but it just didn't turn out too well because her hand ended up going out of frame a lot. So we're just gonna re-crispin up that shape, and remember to pull the skin back so you can get in there, and you're making sure you don't cut your client because that's not a good thing. And you see I'm pushing her skin back a little bit with the end of the file, and then I lightly file over the nail just to make sure it's smooth. But my application is pretty smooth. I don't have any big lumps or anything. And my nails are super janky. Those are some OPI polishes on there that I filed off. So if you want me to do a look with them, let me know. After we reshape, it's time to seal the acrylic around the cuticle area, and this also makes sure that there's no acrylic left on the skin. So that's why I use my flat top bit. It's actually a medium bit, and I don't go across the entire nail because I don't want to debulk anything. So all I'm looking for is the separation between the natural nail, cuticle area, and the acrylic. So when I see all those, I know it's good to go, and I know no moisture is going to lift these nails. And so after this, I will go with my fine ceramic drill bit at the top and go around the cuticle area a little bit more, not too much, and then I'll go around the entire nail with the fine drill bit as well. But I don't want to do it with the medium bit because again, it'll take down too much product. So now it is time to buff. I got these in my haul video. And yeah, I really like these. They're really sturdy and they really smooth the nails out really good. So I highly recommend these if you can find them. I think they're called like Reds or something like that. But if you can find them, I really recommend them. And you can see me going back and forth between the hand file and the buffer just to make sure the shape is crisp and the nails are smooth. So after you buff the nails, that's when you want to go in with any type of nail art. We just had to go in with this white gel polish to do the V-cut nail. And it was my first time using this light and my first time using gel polish. It's a 36-watt lamp. And I went in with the Q-tip and acetone to clean that up. And also, thank you for staying this long. And I'm starting a business with my sister. It's called Beauty by the Green Girls. The shop will be up really soon. Me and her will do an announcement video, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. After this, we'll be going in with the Blossom Cuticle Oil that smells really good, and then that will be the end of the video.